Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Maria here, and today please go ahead and look for your stamps because I'm gonna give you an amazing idea to use them in your junk journals, ephemeras, cards, everywhere you want. So probably you have a bunch of stamps as I do, like laying on your stash and probably forgotten ones, so go ahead and pick them up and bring it here because I want to show you how I discovered that we can use it in an easy way, not using ink. In previous videos, I'm gonna link it here, I taught you or showed you how to use your nail files to obtain some images from your stencils. Today I'm going to be using, instead of stencils, I'm going to be using stamps. So, and I'm going to be using this sanding block. This is from Manicure, so they're super cheap and probably you can buy them on Amazon and any other place. So let's start. The first thing I'm going to tell you is that it is super easy, the results are amazing, and that you are going to love it. So we're going to place our stamp on the surface and then cover it with a plain paper. As you can see, I'm using just magazine pages, and I picked up all the magazine pages that had a lot of solid background, like a solid color. Look at that pink, it's very beautiful. And don't worry about the shine because that's gonna go away with the sanding block. So let's start using this. So I choose a dragonfly and I'm gonna put it there, and this is the way you're gonna do it. It's like magic. You're gonna see your figure appearing really fast and nice, pretty clear onto your paper. I'm gonna try it again. This is probably, I need to stand up, and I'm just gonna post the video the way it is. I'm not gonna edit or anything because I want to show you the real facts. So here we go. So we have a wing. This is coming up better, and probably it's a little bit hard to hold it, but in any case, okay, so you'll see this is kind of a little bit hard because of the very tall part of the wood, but in any case you can always like detach it from here and use it alone. And I'm thinking that probably a better idea is to use these clear stamps, and let's try. What can I use, or why can I use these clear stamps? Because they don't have any support. The wooden part, like this thick volume here, so this is just flat and it's going to go perfect under the paper or the surface you want to make the image coming out from your file. Much better. Look at that. Can you believe this? And then you're just gonna cut it and then just gonna use it in your journal anywhere. So let's try a different one. Let's try this blue one, and I'm gonna have this little bird like on top of that paragraph there. So let's see, this is a little bit thicker. I don't know if it's gonna work, but anyway, I want to try it so I can show you the effect and how nice it looks. So with this here, I can tell you that doesn't matter the thickness of your paper, you're gonna have the image coming out. Let's try a different one. I'm gonna try this flying bird. Apparently this was too thick. Let's try the same bird in this thinner paper. So I'm gonna just put it there and I'm gonna try it here. And depending on the pressure, you can give more pressure on the surroundings of the bird, then the borders are gonna come like more clear, and then the center, So it's super fun. I love it, and it's really easy. So I'm gonna try now this little flower. Let's try this flower here. You see? That's super nice. I love it. And I need to tell you something else. We already talked about these volume ones being a little bit harder, but I'm pretty sure we can always find a way to do it, you know. This is a leaf. Let me try. No, it's not working. So choose, for better results, these flat clear stamps. And let's see this. Let's see this one. Okay, have a nice day. This is an example of what you cannot use. At the beginning of the testing I was doing with my stamps, in order for me to give you this information, I was trying with my stamps, like for example, you have a nice day. And so we go here, the letters come out really nice, but they come backwards, they come like flipped, so this is not gonna work. And actually my first try was with this thank you. I was so in love with this. I said, okay, I'm gonna be like doing a lot of letters and stuff, and then look at what happens. First, it's very bulky, and second, you have the letters upside down. So probably you can come out with an idea about using this for the stamps, but I don't think it's easy. Even if you put it like so, let's say that I'm gonna stamp this here. Let's do it from the back. So if I place it, if I place it here and then I send it from here, let's see what happens. So I put it there, and you see, there's always gonna be flipped back. So this is not working with stamps and letters. The only thing we can do for best results is to have these clear stamps, and you can use them with no problems. Just images, so try not to use letters. And I'm gonna do a composition, and also I'm gonna try with a different material. Remember, I'm just trying with thin magazine paper, and the results are super nice. Now I'm gonna try with cardstock, and I'm gonna do a composition with birds. Let's say that I'm gonna do 3 birds, and I wanna have them for an envelope or for a belly band. So I'm gonna try to see if this fits. You can always feel from the upper part, like if you are in the right position, so you can have all the images there. And also remember, you can always use tape around here, so this is not gonna move. And let's try this. Guys, this is amazing. I want you to try this. This is really cool. I love the results. I love the results, and it's super nice. And I'm gonna try this flying bird to see what happens. I want to have it here, probably on a corner, because remember, I'm always going to cut this and then use it in my drawer. Look at that flying bird. Isn't this amazing? I want you to let me know in the comments down below this video. Please leave me a comment, and just let me know if you're gonna try, and if you have ever thought about having these stamps used without ink in a totally different way. Look at the elements, the flowers, and then I have the belly band with all the birds. So guys, this is really amazing. I hope you try. I hope I didn't forget to tell you anything. And then remember also that if you don't have a nail file like this one, you can use a sanding block. And this is from Manicure, so it's a little bit thinner than the one that they said in bricolage stores or Walmart or in Home Depot. So you can always try using this one. This is probably too hard and it can destroy the paper. So it depends on what paper you have, then you're gonna do your testing. And for the last part, I wanna try with a coffee dye paper. So I coffee dyed this paper, and I'm curious about knowing what is gonna happen if I just sand this on the back. Let's try with that bird and the sanding block. Nothing happens, no color, no nothing. Probably I can see, the only figure I am seeing is like the dust from the previous work. So this is not gonna work. What about having where the image is? So let's see. Let's do it backwards. And I'm gonna use this really strong one. Well, this is another idea. You can probably just have texture, and I'm gonna show you why. Well, probably I went too hard, but look at that. You see, can you see the texture here? It's on top of the paper. So I'm gonna try again. Let me just get rid of this. I don't wanna destroy the previous beautiful work. And let me do it here. Remember, I switched the sanding block for a nail sand. You know what? I like it. Look at that. You can literally see what the bird is. And actually, when you fail the paper, it's like you do erosion on the paper. So it's like open to admit or to receive ink. So I have another idea. Probably if we go and add some Distress Vintage on it, we can have a result. So let's see. I'm gonna use this ink here and let's see what happens. So okay, I'm adjusting the light a tiny bit. Okay, then we have the bird that we like, and I like this one, and let's see what happens. I'm just trying to see if that portion of the paper is more willing to accept my ink or the distress. Guys, this is 2 videos in 1 video. Look at this. The result is amazing. I love it. I really, really like it. And I'm going to try with a bird. I want to leave it like that because I'm going to use that in a different project. And I'm going to do a bird here. Let's do now this bird. And I'm going to do it right here. Here, probably. Yes. And I did it with the stronger or thicker felt. Don't go too hard, because remember that this is already a distressed paper, and it can break easily. Then this is going to appear magically. It's like a silhouette there. Look at that. You see? That is one, and that is the other one. Of course, you can always choose the stamp that works better for you. I will say that you need to choose stamps with deep crevices here so they can work better. And of course, I recommend you to use these flat clear stamps. They work so perfect and so nice. And in any case, let's say that we want to be just original or curious about something, and so we can use, for example, any stamp. This, for example, says August. I don't know if somebody wants to have the month name spelled backwards, but it can also be a nice touch. And this is super easy because it's just a line. Okay, that's with the strong fail. I'm going to do it now with the sanding block. You see? Well, it's not super clear. It works better with the stronger one. And I have them like a medium texture file. So let's try August again. And remember, this has a problem that is bulky. Yeah, it works for letters. It works better with, oh yes. Okay, so this is with the really strong one. This is not really nice for that. The second one is this with the sanding block, and the third one is with the medium file, nail file. So this till now, this is the best one, and I'm going to try now this one with my flat stamps. I'm assuming that the results are going to be super different and probably better with this one. So if we go here, I can always sand that down, and let's see what happens. So here, I want it a little bit lower, so there. And I'm going to use the medium file. Yeah, you need to like press it on the borders. The more you want to draw, the more you press it. So there is like a bending pressure you need to put on your stamp. And then if you want some shadows inside, then you press it inside. Guys, this is totally different than the first one I did. I want you to compare. So that is with the sanding block, and this is kind of a diffuminated, it's kind of not really defined image, same as the birds. And now I have a different effect of the same stamp using a different file. So that is this one, that is with this one, and the start is this beautiful bird. So I'm gonna try now with the three birds and see the differences here, right? So I don't know if I'm gonna have too much space to do it, but probably I can do just one bird on top. In any case, I'm just gonna cut this down and use it in my journal. Wow, this is so beautiful. Let me go closer so you can see better. I can see the cherries there too. Let's do a little bit of feathers. Wow, okay, look at that. Oh my goodness, this is so nice. So I have that, and then I want to try another one. When you press, you can have even the feathers of the birds. So I want to try another. I also have another green one here. So let's see. I want to do the belly band. So that is going to be the three birds here. And now let's place the paper on it. So yeah, so we can go here. I can have them organized. Also, well, the more you place, the more complicated, because you need to be careful about where to go with your failed bats. Let's try this one here. This composition is different, and let's do this. Okay, let me see what my bird. Okay, the first bird is here. Oh, how cute. I'm gonna give him a little bit of the feathers. That's the first one. Of course, on a darker background, it looks better, like it's more clear, but anyway, it is always fun and nice and fast. Stop using ink. Now you're gonna love to use your nail files for this work. And unfortunately, I don't have like too many clear stamps. I will say this is the only one I have, but I'm sure you have a lot of them, so you can always try. So I want you to see that. Isn't this amazing? So that's the result. And this is another cute one. Actually, I'm gonna cut this one so we can see the effect on the separate paper. I want to leave probably the pearls. Okay, let me see here. And that is what we have. And so in conclusion, the best materials you can use for these projects are the clear stamps and the hard, not too thick nail file. Block can work or may work if you want a diffuse image like this one, and then or this one like with a shine or blurry image like in this one. And so this is the result with that, as I said before, and that is with this. You see the difference on details. In any case, they're lovely. You can use them in many projects, and I am giving you this amazing idea. I hope you try, and please leave me a comment so I can know if you try it and if you like it and if it worked for you. So, and before you go away, just go ahead and click here in this little arrow here to subscribe to my channel. Leave me a thumbs up, and of course I'm gonna be waiting for your comments, so I'm gonna read it right away and give you an answer. Give me a thumbs up and come back to my next episode. I see you soon. Bye. Enjoy this idea.